Hi guys, welcome back to on this week's VHS movie. And this one you can see by the title it is me for Toy Story. Of course, this is this is the original Toy Story, which came out in 1995. Yeah, 1995. And a couple of weeks on June the 19th, we are doing Toy Story 5. I'm just kind of excited, but this is for the original. The only Toy Story movie, the only Toy Story movies I ever got a VHS was the first and second one, because when Toy Story 3 came out, VHS was not existing anymore. You can find Toy Story 1 and 2 at Goodwill, so, but anyway, here's Toy Story. So let me just take it out here, quick show you guys. Sorry about that, that's my sprite. But there's a front with Buzz and Woody, Watso, not Watso, Wets, Ham, Miss Potato Head, Shrinky, Army Man, and a troll. There's Dawn in his bed. It's fine. You can see I should dot this from the grill, because it says right here, from, I don't know when this was, but you can see Buzz right here. There's a bat. Well, I'm gonna take this off after. Hold up real quick. So there's Buzz. There's Woody and Buzz on the call. There is Woody right there in the and Sid's room, and then of course there's the information about the movie. Oh, this is Toy Story 2. Oh, maybe Toy Story 1 then. But there's the VHS for Toy Story 2. I'm thinking Toy Story 1 is probably in Toy Story 2. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what the top and bottom looks like. But I also have all the Toy Story movies, including the Halloween one. I do have the Christmas one. These are my Christmas movies. All right here. So let's go through them. Let's go through all 4 of them. Starting off with the original one, the one we were talking about, Toy Story. Now this was in always, kind of like the real ways of Toy Story, when Toy Story 3 was coming out. Sneak peek at Toy Story 3, only on Blu-ray. It's fine, and there's a bat right there. It's fine, the bat. These have some cool artwork. They used to do this like bright artwork. I do have that one. I also have Up like this too. I think those are the only 2 that I have. Here is Toy Story 2. This is where we meet Chessie and Bullseye. And by the way, you don't get this when if you have this. This is from a Toy Story was a double feature pack of 1 and 2, and you did these discs. But I like those on this, so I put them in here. But it's this one, and here is this too. This is not exist anymore, but it's things movie crap. Which back in 2024, they discontinued it. May of 2024. This is actually. I think it's been 2 years since they discontinued it in May. So this month they discontinued it. Anyway, here's Toy Story 3. Oh, this is the second one. So here's Toy Story 3 actually. What was that white color on the disc? Which will be amazing. Toy Story 4. No, this does not come with Blu-ray and DVD. I did have extra Blu-ray for my box number returning, so I put it in here. So there's a Blu-ray and there's a DVD. And finally, the Toy Story of Carol. Love this Halloween special. And there's your DVD. Here is Up. If you want to know what Up looks like, it is the exact same as Toy Story 1 and 3. So mostly Toy Story 1 is mostly what Andy on his birthday, he gets a new toy, Buzz Lightyear, and he kind of distanced himself. He don't care about Woody no more, and Woody and all people are trying to figure out who's this new toy, why is it here? Woody tried to do whatever he can do to get Buzz Lightyear out of the house so it can just be Woody and Andy and stuff like that. There's this part in the movie where you see Woody and Buzz then fight because under the car and stuff like that. And then Andy left without Woody and Buzz and stuff like that. It's a great classic movie, you know, everybody loved this movie. And I don't know if this was the first Pixar movie. I think this was the first Pixar movie ever came out in the Pixar. I think it is. Like the actual film. I think this is probably the first Pixar movie we ever got. And it's a classic, it's still a classic. I think it's been like 30 years. This movie's been out, maybe 30 years. It is still a classic movie today. And no matter whatever you think about the sequels, it's still a classic movie, you know. People don't watch them, people don't love or hate the new Toy Story 5. But overall, I do love the original movies, and the franchise is amazing. I love Toy Story. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I was some share, comment, like, and share. Which Toy Story movie do you like? And I decided for Toy Story 5. And when I do say that movie, I will be talking about the movie what I saw in theater. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, have a good day, night, or show.